Hi everyone, welcome to the platform of StudyIQ. In this lecture, we will discuss the current affair of April for the state of Assam. We will cover this current affair in two parts as usual. And this will be the first part. My name is Ravneet Kaur. Let's start with the lecture. The very first question is regarding the mission Uttaran. Before understanding the question, we need clarity about this mission Uttaran. So remember, this mission is particularly about the well-being in terms of health. So it targets to reduce the maternal mortality rate, infant mortality rate, and overall improve the condition of health in the state or the districts of the state. Now let's see the question. The question is, which of the following district administration has secured the first position in the state of Assam in the best practice category with regard to implementation of this mission Uttaran? So its correct answer will be option number 2, that is Kachhar. This district has secured the first position, and remember, this first position is particularly in this category, that is best practice category. And this is with regard to the implementation of Mission Uttaran, which is about the well-being in terms of health, or you can say which is about overall development or overall goodwill of the health in the state. Now, second question is about PM Adarsh Gram Yojana. The question is, Kachhar district secured which rank in this PM Adarsh Gram Yojana? Answer is second rank. And the first rank has been secured by the district of Himachal Pradesh. You can correct the name, that is Hamirpur. Hamirpur district of Himachal Pradesh has secured this first position in the Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, and the district of Assam, that is Kachhar, has got the second position in this ranking. Now, what is this Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana? Its name is already clarifying the scheme. This scheme is particularly about rejuvenation of the villages on the line of urban areas. So we will develop our gram or village into an Adarsh model, or you can say into a model village where all the facilities in terms of sanitation, in terms of health, in terms of education will be provided. The question can also be framed like that this particular mission, that is Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, is being implemented by which of the following ministry? Remember, you may get confused in the option because option might be in terms of Ministry of Rural Development, that is related to Gram, or Ministry of Panchayati Raj can also be in the option. But remember, the Ministry of Implementation for this particular Yojana is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. This is very, very important point. So Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, about the rejuvenation of villages on the same line of urban areas or developing the villages into model area, is being implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Next news is about unique land parcel identification number, that is also known as UL PIN. This particular number is being launched by the Rural Development Department or Panchayati Raj Department. The Union Minister, you can correct it. Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, that is Giriraj Singh, has launched this unique land parcel identification number in the Assam also. So what is the importance of this number? This particular number will help to identify the land and the owner of the land. Like land belongs to which of the following person can be easily identified if we will have this identification number. Like we are having Aadhaar number for our identification. On the same line, we will have this land parcel identification number to particularly check the, you can say, owner of the land, ownership of the land. This was launched in Assam on a pilot basis. Next question is about an agreement. The Assam government has signed an agreement with the National Dairy Development Board. The question is, how much crore joint venture has been signed between both of these parties, between Assam government and between National Dairy Development Board? Answer is 2000. So under the agreement, the signatories agreed to establish 2000 crore joint venture for the growth of dairy in the Assam. This question is important. Oil opens India's first pure green hydrogen plant in the Assam. You can also write it as Oil India, that is a company. So Oil India opens its first pure green hydrogen plant in India in the state of Assam is itself a news. Because question can also be like in terms of state that Oil India opened the first pure green hydrogen plant in which of the following state? Then answer will be Assam. Now our question is regarding the district. In which particular district of Assam this India's first pure green hydrogen plant has been opened by the Oil India? The answer is Jorhat. Remember, this is launched or this is opened by being collaborated with IIT Guwahati. A detailed study in association with IIT Guwahati has been initiated by Oil India so that this hydrogen plant can be opened in the area. This is particularly about the blending of natural gas and green hydrogen. That's why it is known as pure green hydrogen plant, because it will not have any carbon emission. Remember. And also it will impact the existing oil infrastructure. Oil full form is Oil India Limited. There are also plans by the company to study the commercial application of blended fuel, like how we can use this fuel in a commercial purpose or we can use in the vehicles. When this particular, you can say fuel will get burned, then hydrogen gas does not emit the carbon dioxide, and this is very important point. That's why the term pure has been used for this particular plant. Pure or green clearly symbolize that it will not emit the carbon dioxide. And also it can be used as a fuel in power generation. We can use it in the vehicle, that is transportation, and also we can use it in the industrial activities. Number of domains will also get open in terms of application when we start using such kind of a pure green blended fuel. Now let's see the overview. To produce the hydrogen, this plant will be using the renewable energy from the Oil India solar plant pump station that has a capacity of 500 kilowatt. The produced hydrogen from this particular solar plant pump station will be blended with the natural gas so that we can run the hydrogen buses in the state of Assam. This newly commissioned pilot project has a daily production capacity of 10 kg and it will eventually increase by the rate of 30 kg per day. Green hydrogen has the potential of replacing the fossil fuel, and we have already seen that green hydrogen is a cleaner fuel when we compare it with the fossil fuel. Now let's see something important about the plant. The plant has been commissioned in a record 3-month time. Green hydrogen is being produced in the plant from the electricity that is generated by the existing 500 kilowatt solar plant pump station. We have seen here, right? Hydrogen will be generated from this existed solar plant pump station that is being operated by Oil India Limited. And also you can remember that this is the first time this technology, that is anion exchange membrane technology, has been used in India for this particular plant. And this plant is a big step towards the country's target of achieving the energy independence and also achieving the target of renewable energy as per our sustainable development goals. The question is about Jamuguri Bohagi Mela. It is a 2-day program. Which of the following numbered Jamugiri Bohagi Mela has been recently concluded in 2022? The correct answer is it was 23rd Jamugiri Bohagi Mela. Next news is about Jal Jeevan Mission activities in the state of Assam. This article is particularly talking about the implementation of this mission in the state of Assam. So what is this Jal Jeevan Mission? This mission is particularly about providing the tap water to the rural household. Remember, this point is very crucial, that it will provide the tap water to the rural household, not to the all household. Because if it will be written like that, this Jal Jeevan Mission will target the tap water supply to all household, then it will be wrong, because in the all household we will also have the urban household. But this mission is particularly targeting the tap water supply to the rural household. And the year of targeting is 2024, which means we will provide the tap water connection to the rural household by 2024. And this article is talking about the implementation of this particular mission in the state of Assam. You can also remember that the implementation ministry of this particular mission is Jal Shakti Ministry. Now let's see the objective. Particular objective. This mission envisages a supply of 55 liters of water per person per day. This is important. Per person per day, it will provide the supply of 55 liters to every rural household. This rural word is again crucial. I am emphasizing on it. Rural household through functional household tap connection by 2024. This mission will also ensure that apart from providing the tap water, we will ensure that the functionality of water supply scheme is there or system is there in the area, and functioning water connection should be there. It will also monitor and test the water quality in the area. Like water which is being provided by the taps should be clear or should be clean. It will also ensure the sustainable agriculture and promote the use of conjunctive use of conserved water, so that we can work on the principle of sustainable use of water. It will also enhance the drinking water sources in area. It will also, you can say, supplement the drinking water supply system in area. Grey water treatment facility will also be there. What is grey water? It is basically that kind of water which is being used in the kitchen or in bathroom except the toilet. So grey water treatment facility is there, and its reuse will also be ensured by the Jal Jeevan mission. Also, the technological intervention will be emphasized so that we can remove the contaminant. It will focus at providing the functional tap connection to the schools, Anganwadi centers, Gram Panchayat buildings, health center, wellness center, and community building. Funding pattern. If we see this funding pattern, then we will remember it in the context of Assam particularly, right? So Assam is in the northeastern state category. So for the Assam, the funding pattern will be in the ratio of 90:10. 90% fund will be contributed by the central government and 10% will be contributed by the state of Assam. Similarly, for other northeastern states or for the Himalayan states, the ratio of funding will be same. And for other states, rest of the states apart from Himalayan and northeastern, the funding pattern will be 50-50. And 100% in case of union territory, which means in the union territory, the 100% funding will be provided by the central government. This is again important question. Northeast first cow ambulance service inaugurated in which of the following district? So these all districts belong to Assam, which is clearly highlighting that this first cow ambulance service in the northeast being inaugurated in the state of Assam. So in terms of state, we will remember that Assam is the first state in the northeast where this cow ambulance service has been inaugurated. And in the Assam, what is the name of the district in which this service has been inaugurated? That is Dibrugarh. So Dibrugarh Deputy Commissioner has inaugurated this service. Why to remember the name of the person who has inaugurated this service? Because this is an important service and question or statement can also become in the format that Chief Minister has inaugurated this service. So this has not been inaugurated by the Chief Minister but being inaugurated by the Dibrugarh Deputy Commissioner, that is Viswajit Pegu. Next question is about the celebration of Foundation Day of North Kachar Hill Autonomous Council. It has recently celebrated its Foundation Day. So which numbered Foundation Day has been celebrated by this council? Answer is 71st. You can remember some important points about this North Kachar Hill Autonomous Council. The very first one is it is known as Dima Hasao Autonomous Council also. This is important. And it is an autonomous district council. You must have known that in the state of Assam in India. It was constituted under which of the following schedule of constitution? That is under 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. And why it has been constituted? So that it can administrate the Dima Hasao district and develop the hill people in the area. Because local people know the area very well. Its headquarter is in Haflong Dima Hasao district. Headquarter can be remembered or can be asked in your question. Next question is about one of the environmentalists from the state of Assam. So you have to tell the name of this environmentalist which is seen in the picture here. He has won the prestigious Young Executive Award 2022 that is announced by ACI Asia Pacific. The name of this young person is Rakibuddin Ahmed. Airport Council International Asia Pacific is the global body of airport, and it represents the airport interest with the different governments all across the world and with the international organizations as well. So it was established in 2009. The Young Executive Award program started, and it continues to encourage the promulgation of innovative ideas as well as the best practices from the young professional among the Asia Pacific and Middle East airport communities. And in this particular category, the person of Assam has got this award. Next question is about Girl Empowerment Mission. Which of the following company has launched this Girl Empowerment Mission as a part of Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative? The correct answer is NTPC. What is objective of Girl Empowerment Mission? Its main objective is to create an equal atmosphere or equal opportunities for the girl, and also it will ensure the upliftment of underprivileged girl student of the nearby vicinity, which means where the company is located, it will ensure the equal opportunity as well as uplifting of the underprivileged girl student around that area. So that's why this mission has been launched, and remember it is a part of CSR initiative, that is corporate social responsibility. In order to assess the fitness of the student, NTPC Bonnegaon conducted a day-long medical examination camp also. So it is located in this particular area where they will implement this girl empowerment mission. This news is important. It is in the context of Dolu Tea Estate. It was frequently in news. So why it was in news? Because Dolu Tea Estate was actually decided to convert into a airport, and for this the land leasing activities has been going on, that is being said by the locals. So the process of handing over a part of Dolu Tea Estate to the government for setting a greenfield airport has got a jerk, because laborers there protested against this move. They said we will not share the part of Dolu Tea Estate for the formation of this greenfield airport. So question might have come that which of the following particular tea estate has protested against the formation of greenfield airport in that area? So then the answer will be Dolu Tea Estate. Hemant Biswa Sarma had earlier announced that the handing over of land for the proposed greenfield airport at Dolu will be completed by May of 10th, which eventually failed because labor there protested. But the recent protest by the laborers under the banner of Shramik Union seriously posed a challenge for the government to finalize the handing over of land. Next question is about Waterways Conclave 2022. It was being organized by Inland Waterway Authority of India, remember, because in the question, the organization which has conducted this conclave might be changed in the options in the format of question. So this Waterway Conclave was organized on the 11th and 12th April 2022. In which of the following place of Assam this Waterway Conclave was organized? Answer is Dibrugarh. The aim of this conclave was to focus on harnessing the potential of international as well as domestic waterway ecosystem in the northeastern region. So how we can utilize the waterway ecosystem of northeastern region for the commercial purpose also without harming it was the agenda of this Waterway Conclave. The industry partner of this conclave was the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, that is FICCI. What was the aim of the conclave? The aim of the conclave is to fast track the multimodal project that is already targeting the northeastern region and its development, so that different business opportunities, economic activities, and employment generation in that particular area can be enhanced. MOU, that is Memorandum of Understandings, has also been signed at this conclave. Guwahati University and IWAI signed an MOU on the research and development, also on the investment and consultancy in the inland waterway. Brahmaputra Cracker and Polymer Limited, Dibrugarh, and IWAI also signed MOU, that is for the cargo transportation via inland water transport. One more MOU has been signed, that is between the IWA with the Tata Steel, so that steel cargo transportation via inland water transport can be ensured. You can also remember that apart from Assam agencies, the agreement or MOU has also been signed between the Tripura government and Indian Register of Shipping for the surveying of vessels and personnel training. Two other separate MOU were signed by the IWAI with MS Rajesh Auto Merchandise Private Limited and MS Jimex International for the maintenance and operation of temporary terminal located at Maya, West Bengal. So particularly for the state of Assam, you can remember that Guwahati University, which is a crucial, has signed an MOU with the International Water Authority. Next news is about the climate event hotspot. Recently, a study has been released by Council on Energy, Environment and Water, and it has found that in the past 2 decades, which means 20 years, the intensity and frequency of forest fire has increased. And also, intensity and frequency is a very crucial word. Frequency means we are seeing the forest fire very frequently. Intensity means its pace or its, you can say, negative impact has increased much more within the 2 decades. What percent of Indian districts are extreme climate event hotspots in terms of forest fire? So according to this study, 75% of the districts in India are the hotspot for the extreme climate event. And 30% of the district are hotspot for extreme forest fire. This is important. In the last 2 decades, which of the Indian state had the highest number of forest fire incidents? This is very important from the perspective of Assam because that particular state is located in northeastern area. In the last 2 decades, Mizoram is the state that had seen the highest number of forest fire incidents. Over 95% of the district of the Mizoram are the forest fire hotspot. Due to the Mizoram, Assam is also under the threat. Whole northeastern area is also under the threat because forests are all connected. They are not segregated, right? So if we are seeing the forest fire in one of the particular state in northeastern area, then definitely it will impact later on all around the area or on all other the state also in that particular northeastern category. Next question is, the central government has announced the reduction of areas under the Armed Forces Special Power Act, that is APSPA, in the northeastern state of country. This decision was recently taken. So which of the following is not a part of impacted state? Which means which of the following state will not see the reduction of areas under APSPA? Answer is Meghalaya. Rest 3 are right. Assam, Nagaland and Manipur will see the reduction of areas under the Armed Forces Special Power Act. The impacted states under APSPA are Assam, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur. And Meghalaya is not there. That's why it will not see any reduction of areas under this particular act. Next question is about APSPA as it was in news. The question is, which of the following statement is correct with reference to Armed Forces Special Power Act? The first point is, in the year 1958, APSPA was enacted with the aim of bringing the situation under control in all the conflict-hit areas of the country. That is correct. Second is, under the APSPA law, the armed forces are permitted to use any means. That is very important point. Any means that is deemed necessary to maintain the public order in the states where APSPA is applicable. Which means army can go into any way, any means for the implementation or for the maintenance of peace in that area. Third point is, under APSPA, the armed forces can cause death also, can destroy the structure also that are being used as hideout, and also army can destroy the training camp or launch pad, and also can arrest anyone without having a warrant. This is also a provision under APSPA. So all the 3 statements are correct for the Armed Forces Special Power Act. Your answer will be option number 4. So what particular changes are seen in the APSPA? We will see in the context of Assam only. In the Assam, from 23 districts, the APSPA will be removed, while in the one district, it will be applied partially. So it is yet not completely removed. Okay. In the 23 district, it has been removed, but in the one district, it will still be implemented partially. Next question is, which of the following is or are marsupial? Kangaroo, koala, wallaby, or all of the above? Answer is all of the above. Why we are covering this news? Because forest official rescue the exotic monkeys that are also called exotic monkeys, as well as the wallaby in the Assam's Kamrup district. And wallaby is a marsupial. This news is important. It is about the Tata Trust Cancer Care Model relief for the patient in the state of Assam. Tata Trust devised a distributed cancer care model under which 17 cancer hospitals are being set up in the Assam at different levels, which is appreciated. The Prime Minister will inaugurate 2 level 2 hospital and 3 level 3 hospitals soon. The level 1 hospital will be the Apex Cancer Hospital in the state, that will be major, and it will have the research facility also, and also it will have the modern equipment. The State Cancer Institute near the Guwahati Medical College is the level 1 center in Assam. Now let's talk about level 2. Level 2 centers will be housed in the medical colleges of the state, and that will be equipped with the comprehensive oncology treatment facility. So level 2 will not deal with the research, level 1 will deal with the research. Now let's talk about the level 3 centers. Level 3 center will have a facility for day care chemotherapy and radiotherapy. So if we consider the level, then level 1 is the upper one where research and technical team will work. Level 2 is that area where the oncology treatment will be provided. Level 3 centers will be those center where the day care chemotherapy will be provided. And this all is being funded by the Tata Trust. The question might be failed. Okay. Now let's talk about Assam Cancer Care Foundation, because it is a joint partnership between the government of Assam and Tata Trust for the development of cancer centers. It was set up in December 2017 to create a first of its kind 3-level cancer grid in the state. So Assam government and Tata Trust is jointly building this particular level 3 program with the partnership under the name of Assam Cancer Care Foundation. The distributed care model was conceptualized by the trust and government of Assam to create a patient-centric cancer institutions. Its main purpose is to deliver standardized and affordable care closer to the patient's home, so that patients do not need to go far away for the treatment of cancer. The foundation is expected to benefit 50% of cancer patients in the state of Assam. Next question is about Kandli proposed reserved forest. It was seen in news. So in which of the following particular district of Assam this reserved forest is located? Answer is Nagaon. Why it was in news? Because Plantation Drive is being conducted in the Kandli proposed reserved forest. Nagaon Forest Division, in association with the Kathia Toli Range, conducted an approach and concrete culvert to the Kandli proposed reserved forest. Also, the division concerned completed a massive plantation drive around the 250 bigha of land. It was done as a part of corporate social responsibility scheme, and this corporate social responsibility scheme was part of Numligarh Refinery Private Limited, that is a corporate. It was sponsored by this particular limited agency with a view to sustain the greeniness of the barren hill, because the Kandli proposed reserved forest has a lot of area as a barren. So the plantation drive will revive or will provide greenery to such barren area. It is a part of CSR, but it is a good move because it will promote the greenery in the particular proposed reserve forest. Next news is about the Earth Day. An array of activities were conducted in the Assam on the Earth Day by the ARNIAC, that is the Organization for the Conservation of Biodiversity. 56 students has participated for the orchid plantation initiative as the part of environment awareness program, and that is being conducted by the Tinsukia district and Anya. So the main purpose is to organize a move so that student will also get active toward the importance of earth, and they will also participate in this plantation drive. Next question is about National Panchayati Raj Day 2022. It was celebrated at the Shiv Sagar Yuva Dal Auditorium. On which of the following date of April we celebrate this National Panchayati Raj Day? Answer is on 24 April. So it is basically a national holiday in India that honors the Panchayati Raj system, that is also known as decentralized system. Every year on April 24th, it is being celebrated. The 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act was passed in 1992, which provided the constitutional status to the local body. So the date of implementation was April 24th. So that's why we celebrate this day on the April 24th. The Panchayati Raj system is one of the oldest governing organization and it governed about 6 lakh communities in India. The day was initially observed in April 2010 to commemorate the decentralization of power, which is the milestone in the democracy of India. A Panchayati Raj Divas 2022 approach is more about understanding the event's history, significance, and understanding this topic. The day is significant because in 1957, a committee was formed under the head of Balwant Rai Mehta that has provided the goal of bringing reform in the central electricity system, or you can say in the union system. The committee suggested that we should have the decentralized Panchayati Raj hierarchy. We should have the Gram Panchayat at the village level, Panchayat Smiti at the block level, Jila Parishad at the district level, so that we can promote the decentralized democracy or the grassroots democracy, because it will ensure the development also at the speedy level. So that's it for the lecture. If you have any query, then you can contact on these numbers. Keep studying. All the best. Thank you very much.